I've removed all the guesswork for you by giving you the exact words, phrases, and actions you need for any situation you're going through. Because after 12 years of mending some of the worst relationship disasters, I've seen what actually works in real life for real women just like you. That's why I know this will work for you even if you feel like you've tried everything before. Here are just a few of the secrets you're about to discover. You'll discover a secret signal I call the glimpse phrase, and I think you're going to love this one because it gives him a taste of the real you in a way that'll leave him yearning for more. When you use this simple signal, watch his eyes change as a fantasy blooms in his mind of how amazing the future will be with you. Do men ever disappear on you when you show too much interest? I'll show you the fascination signal, which you can use to spark such a deep attraction in a man that you'll become an emotional addiction to him. This innocent phrase is one of the most powerful signals I've discovered, and it can work in person, over the phone, and through text. When you use this on a man, watch as he feels an irresistible tug in his heart to be with you that's so intense that it consumes his every thought. I'll show you the silent action signals every woman should know that will shift his hero instinct into high gear and instantly make you more alluring than any woman in sight. These signals are silent because you don't even have to say a single word, yet he'll get tunnel vision for you like love at first sight, even from across the room. You'll know it's working when he starts not so subtly trying to catch your eye and make you smile. Did you know you can actually use a man's selective hearing to your advantage? All you have to do is swap out 3 simple words that you say every day. I call this the IOU signal, and it's every man's secret turn-on because it fills him with a deep trust in you that makes him see you as his only confidant. He'll even start opening up to you before he opens up to his best guy friends. With the damsel in distress signal, you'll discover how to tap into a man's natural protective instincts to get his undivided love and attention at will. If you're tired of him being on his phone all the time, being sarcastic and dismissive, or never really being present in the moment with you, this is specifically for you, because it lets you turn the tables by switching him into protect and serve mode, so that he's the one falling all over himself to gain your attention and admiration. I'll show you the private island signal that makes a man see you as the one. You see, most women don't know this, but there's a little known quality that's scientifically proven to be the biggest factor in who a man chooses to marry. It's how some women are able to keep their man hooked long enough to trigger his love instinct. The thing is, every woman on earth is born with this alluring quality, but if you don't know how to use it, most men won't stick around long enough to experience that gut-level attraction that makes them want to commit. This is the closest thing to a real love potion that exists, and I'll show you a simple way to harness this seductive quality at a moment's notice. Now, I'm sure you'll agree that not knowing where you're at in a relationship can be torture sometimes. That's why I can't wait to show you the X-ray question that you can innocently ask your man to put your worries to rest, because it lets you get inside your man's mind and hear what he wishes he could tell you, but can't. This simple question will reveal a secret hot button that's like a magic key to his heart. And this is a game changer, because once you know this phrase, you'll not only know what he really thinks of you, you'll also be able to instantly refocus his attention and desire on you anytime you want. If you've recently gone through a breakup or separation with your man, this next one is really important, because in 99% of cases, there's only one thing he can hear that matters. These 12 explosive little words instantly reframe how he pictures you in his life. I call it the X-Back signal, and the best part is it's impossible for him to ignore, resist, or think his way out of. Just drop these 12 simple words into a text or say them to him over the phone or in person, and watch how quickly he comes crawling back to you. Because of the way this signal taps into his hero instinct, it's your strongest chance to not only get him back, but ensure that he'll never leave again. This next one is important because it's the #1 reason that men leave women they love. This is the single most important thing you'll ever read about men and commitment. Just knowing this one thing will get you inside his mind like no woman has ever been before. Once you know the signal, you'll never again be blindsided by his sudden distance or lack of interest. Instead, he'll think you're reading his mind and will thank you for it every day. You'll also discover the secret currency of happy relationships. It turns out there are tiny chances every day to make emotional deposits in your relationship to grow and strengthen the bond you have with your man. This signal is surprisingly powerful. In fact, studies show that making these simple deposits cuts the rate of separation in half. So make sure to use this one, because even though it takes less than 10 seconds, it kicks his hero instinct into overdrive, and he'll feel an emotional connection to you that he's never felt before. Do you ever find yourself wishing your man would put up a fight for you? Just use these 4 unassuming words that every man desperately wants to hear and watch him fall into pursuit mode where he'll do anything to make you happy. This magical little line speaks directly to the real man inside him, and once you do this just a few times, he'll start to see you as his top priority and put his heart and soul into showing you how much you mean to him. He'll live to see that look of surprise and joy on your face when he's yet again swept you off your feet with a romantic gesture. You'll discover why a man will never truly commit until he feels like you have his back. This is number 1 on most men's relationship material checklist. It's the key to making love last with your man. And when you do this, he'll be scared to lose you because he'll realize that it would be the biggest mistake he ever made. Unlike a lot of the other signals that are designed to work very quickly, this signal has more of a snowball effect that gets stronger over time. That's why I usually only recommend this for women who are looking for a lifelong companion. Do you sometimes feel like he's ignoring you? I'll show you the one text message guaranteed to give you his undivided attention. It's all about the tone you use. Just make this simple adjustment and notice how often he starts texting you just to see how you're doing. He'll start to obsessively check his phone no matter how busy he is, because those little moments will be the most exciting part of his day. And those are just a few of the amazing signals you'll soon have at your fingertips. When you experience how effortless and blissful relationships can be, the past will seem like a bad dream. But even as I say that, you might be wondering, can this really work for me? And that's a good question. The truth is, I can't make that promise without knowing how serious you are about your happiness, how confident you are that you deserve better. But just the fact that you're here right now says a lot. You're already ahead of 99% of other women. And I know that's true, because if this discovery has taught me anything, it's that there are 2 kinds of women in this world. Women who get what they truly want in life because they're courageous enough to try, and women who don't because they're just not quite ready yet. And if that's you, that's okay. But this program is for the kind of woman who knows what she's worth and will no longer settle for anything less. And my question for you is, are you that woman? Are you ready for that one special man to love, romance, and adore you the way you've always dreamed? Are you ready to see the look on your girlfriend's faces when not a single woman is able to catch his eye except you? Are you ready to know how much he loves you when he confides in you, holds you close, listens to your dreams, protects your happiness, and wants you like no one else? Since you're here right now, I know the answer is yes. Now, a couple of things. You've been paying attention, thank you so far, and by now I'm sure you've realized how powerful this really is. And you're probably, as I'm talking through these things, you're imagining specific ways that you can use them in your life. And right now, you might be wondering, how can I get started? Well, I'm going to answer that question and show you exactly how in just a moment. But first, let me ask you, what's it worth to you to be free of those feelings of heartache and hopelessness for good, because you finally have the one skill that's capable of unlocking true and lasting love? What's it worth to never again have to lay awake at night worrying because you have the complete certainty that his heart is unconditionally yours? What's it worth to be the most magnetic woman in the room, the woman that men instinctively notice and feel a strong pull towards? Women I've worked with tell me that they can't put a price on what they've learned and what it's done for their relationships. They simply can't put a price on the true happiness it brings them and the peace that comes with the ability to find a wonderful man and love and be loved the way they deserve. And I'm sure you'd agree. I've seen many women pay thousands of dollars to relationship coaches and counselors to get these kinds of results, and even the exact kinds of results that you're likely looking for right now. But because you found the His Secret Obsession program today, you're able to get access to this powerful knowledge along with the entire set of secret signals, and you won't have to pay thousands of dollars for a much greater benefit. Here's why. If you're here, it's because I've either personally invited you or a close friend of mine has. And it's because I want to limit this program to women who are ready to reach for what they deserve. And by now, it's clear to me that you are. I want you to be one of the few women who knows how to magnetically attract men with these signals. So if you can promise me that you're ready to use this knowledge to transform your life and relationships, then I'd like to welcome you into the Be Irresistible community with our most powerful program, His Secret Obsession. I can't wait for you to experience the same success as the many women I've coached. At first, I felt that in order to be fair to the women who paid up to $1,000 for the same knowledge, I had to at least charge the price of a single coaching session. And at just $197, I'm sure you'd agree it's more than worth it, especially since this program is yours for life, and you can come back to it anytime you want. But after going on this journey with you today, I almost feel like we know each other, because I've helped women exactly where you are right now, who are happier than they ever thought possible. And I've also seen women decide that $197 is too much to pay for a lifetime of warmth, companionship, and love. And they let this same blissful happiness slip through their fingers, all because of a price tag. And I've learned my lesson. I don't want that to happen to you. That's why today, I want to reduce the price even lower to just $97. But because I want to thank you for spending your valuable time watching this video, and because if you've come this far, it's clear that you're ready to have this blissful happiness and romance for yourself. If you act right now, through today's special video presentation only, you can get instant access to everything for a one-time, single, secure payment of just $47. That means you save $150, an incredible 76% discount off the original coaching price, just to help you get started right now. And you can feel good knowing your decision to get his secret obsession today is fully guaranteed. You see, I believe so strongly that his secret obsession is so powerful and so different than anything you've tried before that I'm going to take all the risk away from you and give you a full 60 days to try this out and see for yourself how much it's going to improve your relationships with men. Here's what I mean. Download his secret obsession right now and start going through it. You can easily read the whole thing in an afternoon, but for now, just choose 1 or 2 signals that jump out at you and try them out for yourself. When you do, watch how quickly things click into place. Notice how men suddenly feel magnetically attracted to you, listen to your every word, and only have eyes for you. Feel the natural confidence that flows through you when you see the way men now react to you. Experience how effortless it is to get the love and attention you desire just by sending a few of these secret signals. I guarantee you, within 60 days, the man of your choice will see you as his other half, as the only woman that makes him truly happy, as the woman he loves more than anyone or anything in the world. But if you're not absolutely ecstatic with this program for any reason at all, just send me an email and I'll quickly and happily refund 100% of your money with no hard feelings. And even then, I still ask that you keep the entire program so it'll be there when you need it most. Because more than anything, it's important to me that you get the results you're looking for. And by keeping this program as your personal resource, you're going to feel good knowing you have everything you need to change your life forever. Right now, you have an important decision to make. In fact, it's possible it's one of the most important decisions you'll ever make. It's a decision that'll have a dramatic effect not only on your romantic relationships and social life, but also on your daily happiness. And what it comes down to is this. You can go on from here and keep doing what you've been doing. Logically, you'll keep getting the same results. But you and I both know you deserve better than that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Or right now, you can click the button below and get immediate access to this life-changing guide with its powerful secrets and totally transform your love life forever. At the end of the day, I can't make the decision for you. It's up to you to take advantage of this deeply discounted price while it's still available. All you have to do is click the button below to get started right now. And remember, you risk nothing, because not only are you fully guaranteed that this program is yours forever, no matter what you decide. It's really that simple, and I wouldn't make that promise if I wasn't absolutely sure this would work for you. This program has already been proven to work for many women across the world in all walks of life. So when you click that button below, you can feel confident that you're about to stop struggling and finally have that same fulfilling and pleasurable relationship for yourself. So go ahead right now and click that button below and enter your information on the secure, encrypted form on the next page. Your information is 100% confidential to ensure total privacy. The whole thing takes just under 5 minutes, and by the time you're finished, you'll have complete access to this powerful program. And when you look back on your life, you'll remember this moment as a crucial turning point, because this is the moment when things start falling into place for you. You no longer have to worry like you did before. You won't have to feel stuck and frustrated like you did before. Right now, your life and relationships can change, because one thing is for certain, this program will give you a newfound confidence and self-assuredness that becomes a permanent part of you. Your feminine charm will run so deep that men will find you utterly irresistible. Your friends and family members won't be able to explain it, but they'll be stunned at how differently men treat you. Most importantly, you'll feel different, and the man of your dreams will feel a deep certainty that you're the one true love of his life. The only woman that makes him feel complete, and that giving himself over to you and loving you to the fullest is his most important purpose in life. Right now, I'm handing you the key so you can unlock this precious reality. All you have to do is walk through the door. Remember, in this very moment, you have the most power to change. It's up to you to decide between happiness and heartache, and that decision is the only thing standing between you and the love and commitment you deserve. So seize this moment and take advantage of this before it's too late. Click the Add to Cart button below and let's get started.